Hi, folks, and welcome to the latest edition of Movie Talk. I'm John Hansen, along with Steve Goodwin. Steve, thanks for dressing up today. Nice shirt.
No problem.
All right, we're talking about Horrible Bosses, which has great cast chemistry between Jason Bateman from Arrested Development, Jason Sudeikis from Saturday Night Live, Charlie Day from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and they play the three unfortunate guys who are stuck with horrible bosses. And this is a very over-the-top comedy. The bosses, and I think that's why people will like it, because if you were really to have a movie about bad bosses in a real-world sense, it might be tough to watch. But this is a little bit escapist because the three horrible bosses are really horrible. You got Kevin Spacey, who's probably the worst of them, who just abuses Jason Bateman. And then the cocaine dealer, played by Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell, yeah.
Yep. And then the one that's the most over the top and the least believable is that Jennifer Aniston is sexually harassing Charlie Day in their dentist's office. I liked the movie. I thought it was over the top fun.
I thought it had some good laughs too. I thought Spacey he was almost too over the top for me. I thought Colin Farrell did a nice job as the mess up son of Donald Sutherland, who was trying to pass on the business to him. The Jennifer Aniston role, I don't think fit her at all because she's very attractive, and I don't know. I just didn't think that one fit very well. There was some big laughs in it. I mean, it's a funny comedy. It's not a great comedy. Kevin Spacey's character was kind of reminiscent of the one he played in a movie called Swimming with Sharks, which is much darker. It's almost a black comedy. So this was kind of disappointing for me in this role for him because he's such a good actor. But I thought in general the movie was fun. And, they got some really precarious situations, which had a little hangover to it, So all in all, I liked the show. I thought it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and part of the appeal of the Jennifer Aniston role is that she's 180 degrees removed from what you'd expect her to play.
Sure.
So that's why that casting works for some people. And it did for me. And the fact that they threw in the, yours doesn't sound so bad a couple of times helped sell it a little bit. And she was clearly having fun in the role, and it was ridiculous but fun. And then, it kind of continues a trend of movies about people who are horrible at a job where that really can affect people, following on the footsteps of Bad Teacher, which was also funny. And that was Cameron Diaz playing against type. And another thing about these movies, compared to Swimming with Sharks and other classic comedies, is that they're pretty simplistic. It's all right there in the title. You know what you're getting at. My pick for a bad boss comedy, a classic, is an obvious one, Office Space, which has Gary Cole, and Jennifer Aniston is also in that one, and she has a bad boss at her Applebee's type job.
We need to talk about your flair.
Well, I have 15 pieces on.
15 is the minimum. Brian, for example, has 37 pieces of flair on today. And a terrific smile.
And tell me a little bit about Swimming with Sharks and why people should check that one out.
That's a movie that was made in, I believe, in the late 90s. Kevin Spacey is a terror boss. He's a Hollywood executive, a big wig in Hollywood. And basically he puts his assistant through basically a living hell because he is making this guy's life miserable. There's a really dark side of it. Kevin Spacey's really good in it. Benicio del Toro's in it also. And Frank Wally is the guy that's his assistant, but he treats him pretty much like a flunky. So that would be one I would rent if you have not seen it. So that would be my pick for a horrible boss theme this week, would be Swimming with Sharks.
You
Ow! Who do you work for?
have
If you were in my toilet bowl, I wouldn't bother flushing it.
no brain.
All right, and for Horrible Bosses itself, it's broad, stupid, forgettable, but very funny. And so I'll give it 3 out of 4 buckets of popcorn.
And like I said, I'll give it 2. It's not trying to be a classic or anything. There's some good laughs. I love Jason Bateman. character. He plays it straight as well as anybody out there. I mean, he's really working a lot. I see him in a lot of movies now, and every time I see him, I'm like, I'm really glad he's in it. It gives the movie something to take away from, and he's really good in this. He's still got that one role out there that could be awesome for him, and this was a nice step being the lead in this movie, so I'm a big fan of his.
Me too. All right. Thanks, Steve, and thanks, movie fans, for joining us. We'll see you next time on Movie Talk.